Look, I'm sorry that I gotta be the one to tell you this, but listen, your vocal preset or vocal presets in general, that's not your biggest problem. First off, I want to know, do you have a sound? And what I mean by sound, I'm not talking about the vocal chain, not the way that you perform or throw your voice to do whatever. I'm talking about, is there something consistent with the type beats that you use, the song structure that you use? Because all of this ties into your sound, what makes you unique. What is your message? Like, does your music uplift people, motivate people, inspire people, help people get through pain, trauma? What is your message? And what's your voice? Like, who are you talking to? All right. All of this ties into your sound. Your vocal preset, that's nothing to do with that. You know, the vocal chain has nothing to do with your message. Like, who are you talking to? You know, like, are you pro black? Are you pro everyone? Are you pro like love? Are you pro or anti? Like, what is your message? Are you making pain music, reality rap? Like, what is it? Is it conscious? Is it self-motivation, self-love, self-care? Like, what is the message? Like, that's a lot of artists' problem, because a lot of people like, yo, I just need the preset, but they don't really have no clear identity who they're targeting when it comes to listening to the music. Because you got to think of your fans when you make the music, because it's like, who's listening? Yeah, you'll make a lot of random songs, but it's like, do you ever make music with a thought, a feeling, emotion behind it, right? Like, what does your music represent? You know, because a lot of artists just think that it's the preset that's holding them back, and it's not the case. The second problem is work ethic. Like, what is your work ethic? Like, no matter the preset, template, microphone, gear that you use, if your work ethic is trash, it's not gonna get you nowhere. Like, if you record songs, never finish them. If you record songs, never drop them. If you record songs, never get artwork done, never shot a video, you're lacking. You know, if you're not promoting the music every single day or promoting yourself every single day, you're lacking. If you're not trying to improve every single day, you're lacking, right? Regardless if you're not making music every single day, you can be improving as an artist that can move your career forward. Your vocal preset is not going to jumpstart your career, right? It's going to help you get a good recording, right? But you can get a good recording without a preset. A preset is literally EQ, compression, auto-tune, reverb, and a delay. Maybe some saturation and a noise gate. That's not that special. That's not that fire, right? It's how you perform in front of the mic. Like, how seriously do you take your vocal takes? Are you getting good, clean vocal takes? You know, are you recording with energy? Are you putting emotion into it? Like, do you treat the rap shit like a job? That is the question that you need to answer, because if you're struggling trying to figure out like why people aren't fucking with you, connecting with your music, you could be lacking in a lot of other areas. That's why I asked earlier, what's your message? What's consistent with your sound? What's your voice? Who are you speaking to? Are you talking to the trenches? Are you talking to the people that's the backpackers, or the people that's in school going through the ups and downs of what it's like to be a college student? Or are you talking to the people that's out here struggling with relationships? And so what is your work ethic? Like, you need to be doing research. If you're on social media, stop using it as a user. You need to use it as a creator, because you are a creator. You become the product and then make other people consume you, the product. What is your work ethic like? Because if you're only blaming it on a vocal preset, that's the easy scapegoat. That's why a lot of people have more than 20 vocal presets. It's because they think it's the preset, but yet they not doing the other 89 things that they need to be doing. And the third question that I got for you, are you using social media or is it using you? A lot of artists fall victim into the fact that social media is using them. They don't post, they don't go live, they don't comment on nobody's stuff, they don't reply to DMs, they just have Instagram, right? No post, no nothing. They're trying to be mysterious. Listen, nobody's into that. Like, people follow what they see. You know, a lot of artists' bios be fucked up. They don't have that they're artists. They don't have where they from. They don't have a booking email. They don't have anything showing that they're artists, but yet they say they're artists. Do you post pictures that look like a rapper, or are you posting memes all day? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You got to be doing something, right? If you're on social media, you need to be using it to work for you, to market yourself, to brand yourself. So go with certain color schemes, certain angles, certain captions. Like, what's going to be your thing for Instagram? What's going to be your thing for TikTok? What's the move for YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud, any other platform, right? What's the theme? What's the concept? What's the move? What we're doing, you know, because social media can pay you from your music, from the engagement. You can get brand deals, you can get found. But on some real shit, like if an A&R came across like a YouTube video or song on Spotify and they liked it and it was like, okay, let me go see who this person is, and they go to your Instagram, right? And they go to your Instagram and they see you haven't posted, or you only post memes, or you don't look professional, chances are they might not take you seriously. So always make sure your social media game is on point, regardless if it's your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, anything that they can find you on. Make sure it looks presentable, looks professional, look like you're actually putting forth effort, you know, because a lot of labels, A&Rs and stuff like that, people love to invest in people that's trying to help themselves, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta look at it, a record deal, any of that, that's like, okay, I believe in you, like, so I'm gonna give you this money, I'm gonna try to help you get further in your career, because that's how it goes. But if you're not like using social media, showing that you can really create something, regardless if it's 200 followers, 1,000 followers, 100,000 followers, if you can show that you can do something, people will be more inclined to fuck with you. And the fourth question that I got for you, are you investing? And a lot of people gonna sit back and think like, money, yes, money. Time, yes, time. But time doing what, right? Time learning to market, learning how to brand, learning how to mix, learning how to record better vocals, learning when to drop, you know what I'm saying? Learning your analytics, engaging with your fans so you can kind of see what your fans look like, what fans might have in common. Like, are you investing? Like, or are you trying to do the bare minimum and get by? I'm not saying you gotta have a $2,000 microphone. I'm not saying you gotta have a $1,000 interface or a $2,000 computer. I'm not saying you gotta have all of that. I'm just saying, if your quality is good and people like your music, you need to invest more time into marketing that music, getting that music out there, increasing your reach. So it's so many variables that go in play, because everyone that's watching this video is gonna be in different parts of their careers, and it's kind of hard to kind of like pinpoint every single scenario, because it might be somebody that has a trash microphone but make great music and they just need to improve their quality, so they should just invest in better recording equipment, right? They might be running the ads, they might be getting the engagement, they might be getting the bookings, but it's like they need to invest in other areas. They might need to invest in a photographer, a videographer, an editor, an engineer, a manager. Like, they might need to invest. It just depends. Like, what do you currently need to invest in? I want you to write out at least 5 things or 5 areas that you can improve in if you was to invest. And that leads me to the 5th question. Are you recording with the best equipment that you can afford currently? And I asked that question for a reason, because a lot of people could upgrade their quality, but they choose not to because they want to do the bare minimum to get by, or they're in that gray areas like, do I really want to do music long term, or is it more like a hobby so I don't have to really take it as serious? So you need to answer that question, because if you're not recording with a quality microphone and you have the money to go and buy that microphone and it's not gonna hurt you, go and buy the microphone and improve the quality. If you need better plugins, go get better plugins. But if you feel like if you need an analog compressor like a Neve, whether it be like the rack mount or the 500 series, get it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not gonna put you in the red, get you behind on bills or stuff like that, improve your quality, you know? Just do it. You know, if you need a better interface, do it. You need better mic cables, do it. You need better headphones, do it. You need to treat your room a little bit, do it if you can afford it, right? You need to be able to give yourself the best chance, right? So if you're recording with like bad quality stuff, you're not setting yourself up for success, you know. So if you can afford to improve your quality, do it. Just do it. But a lot of people gotta understand, just because people can get by with like bad quality music doesn't mean they're gonna be able to sustain that in the long term, because quality is easier to get in today's time. So it's like, just half-assing it, it's not gonna work all the time. So what I need you to do is really sit back and think, can I sit back and think, can I really afford to upgrade my quality? Right? I'm not saying you gotta go buy the 2 Tech or the Neve or a $2,000, $5,000 microphone. Like, sometimes you might just need to go from the $300 microphone to the $500 microphone. All right? You might be using a dynamic microphone when you really just need a regular condenser microphone. All right? You might be using a regular microphone when you probably could get a better sound quality with a tube microphone. It just depends. It varies, right? Just because Juice WRLD used this microphone, or Can use this microphone, or Jace used this microphone, doesn't mean that you're gonna get the same results as them, right? They're dope. They're different in their own way. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean it's gonna work for you, right? You might can get the 103 and get that off, but the next person watching this video, voice sucks on the 103. But it depends, right? There's no correct microphone for everyone. So you're gonna win with some microphones, you're gonna lose with some. So the choice is yours. But I just had to make this video to let a lot of people know your preset isn't the problem, right? It's other factors and variables that are at play when it comes to this music shit, right? The preset is just a tool. You know what I'm saying? You still got to do the work, right? You got to be you at the end of the day. You got to build a brand. You got to be constantly trying to promote yourself. You got to be constantly trying to improve, right? Build a fan base, engage with that fan base, look presentable when opportunities come your way. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to this channel. It's your boy SKY Jordan. I'm out of it. All right, cool.